Good morning to one and all present here. I'm Ramya Devi, working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Engineering. So today I'm going to share an article about types of digital data in data science and analytics. So there are so many types of digital data. Here we are going to see structured data, unstructured data. So what do you mean by structured data? So structured data, by the name itself we can say it owns a dedicated data model, and it also has a well defined structure. It follows a consistent order, and it is designed in such a way that it can be easily accessed and used by a person on a computer. Structured data is usually stored in a well defined columns and databases like structured schema, tables with rows and columns of data, example RDBMS, DBMS. So whenever a data conforms to a predefined schema structure, we say it is as a structured data. So these are some of the sources of structured data, like databases like Oracle, Crop Oracle, IBM DB2, Microsoft SQL Server, and EMC Glenplum. And also the MySQL and Postgre can store more number of data, like some teradata, and also the data which is filled in spreadsheets and Excels also will come under the structured data. So next type is the semi-structured data. So it is in between structured and unstructured data. So it is considered as another form of structured data. It inherits few properties of structured data, but major parts of this kind of data failures to have a definitive structure, and also it does not obey the formal structure of data models such as RDBMS. This is the data which does not conform to a data model but has some structure. Schema is not defined properly. JSON, XML, CSV, RSS. Example, transactional history file, log file. Semi-structured data is also referred to as a self-describing structure. It has the following structures. It does not conform to the data models that one typically associates with relational databases or any other form of data tables, and also like tags to segregate semantic elements, and also is used to enforce hierarchies of records and fields within the data. And next type is the unstructured data. So unstructured data is completely different, of which neither has a structure nor obeys to follow formal structural rules of data models. It does not even have a consistent format, and it found to be a varying all the time. But rarely it has information related to data and time, like heterogeneous data, text file, images, videos, audio. It will come under the unstructured data. So what are the sources of unstructured data? So web pages, images, free form text, audios, videos, body of email, text messages, chats, social media data, Word document will come under the unstructured data. So basically the digital data is divided into three types. The first one is the structured data, and the semi-structured data, and then the unstructured data. So in the structured data, the data which is stored in the databases, like a traditional databases like RDBMS, MySQL, and then the data stored in a Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, this and all will come under the structured data. So semi-structured data, like the data which is stored in a JSON or Facebook data, so this and all will come under your semi-structured data. And unstructured data is completely different, like the data which has been extracted directly from the web pages, images, free form text, audios, videos, and body of the email, text messages, chats, social media data, and Word document will come under the unstructured data. So all these data are extracted for the analysis. So the data so we are extracting different types of data. So we cannot follow the traditional processing method for the analysis of this data. So for this we need a machine learning algorithm or deep learning algorithm for analyze the data and take the business insights from the data. So here we extract the data from all the types of sources, like either databases or webs or other form of data sources, and then data repositories, and then we'll extract the data, and then first we will clean the data. So data cleaning involves the aggregation of data or bringing the data into a particular value. So for that we'll apply some algorithms or mathematical statistics for getting that data into a particular form, like we can apply mean, median, mode, and then standard deviation, correlation, covariance. So there are so many mathematical expressions for getting the data into a particular data. So and then these types of digital data are used for analysis. Thank you.